my thoughts about a woman being more successful than a man are twofold. One is there are lots of ways to be successful, and I think the woman who's successful, you have to decide whether that's monetarily successful, successful in her work. There's all kinds of ways to be successful, and I have no doubt that a woman can find ways about her man that are also successful, and she can make sure he knows that she thinks he's awesome. And it doesn't really have much to do with whatever the money you make or the car you drive. As long as a man feels, it seems to me like he wants to just feel like he's a hero to her. And he really, really knows it. And she just happens to have this great job she's worked hard for. And the second thing is, again, I think women need to assume that that their man wants them to be their best. See, they want them to be successful and be their absolute best in the world, just like we would assume that about our women. I want you to be successful. I want you to be out in the world and be powerful as a woman. And I think it goes both ways. So there are assumptions you could make again about a man, not about sort of societal or cultural ideas we've had up till now about who makes what money or who does what job. So
personally, I have no problem at all if a woman's more successful than me. As I've gotten older, I've realized that I can keep my ego out of it and that I can embrace her success. I think possibly the downside is that a woman has a hard time embracing the fact that she's more successful than a man. And I think it's because of social pressure. My sense is that a lot of times women are brought up to believe that they're supposed to be provided for financially. And I think a man can provide for a woman in a lot of different ways besides just financially. Mm-hmm. So to look for how the partnership can be strengthened if there's a disparity in income, it's important.
I have no problem with that. I tell her every day, you're going to be great today. If she comes home and tells me she's hit it out of the park, she's in sales, great, okay? I do the family finances, so a secret is that I secretly wish that she will be so financially self-sufficient in retirement that she'll be able to take care of herself. The other things are, maybe about the achievements. If it isn't done in a self-aggrandizing way, I did this, I did that, all the usual, name dropping that I hear out in the world in a hierarchical environment. If she leaves that out, but I don't mind if she gets giddy and jumps around dances around the kitchen when something really goes right, fine. I don't feel threatened by it.
So my thoughts about that are, I don't have a problem with it because that's probably the relationship I'm in now. I have a significant other who is probably more successful than me, or if not, we're the same or whatever. But it's not an issue for us. I think it's really good. I think people should try to strive to be whatever they can be and not worry about what other people are. And that really, I think, serves us well to have a really strong and good relationship. And not to have that be an issue.
I'm married to a woman who is actually very much more successful in this world than I am. And she's hungry and a go-getter and always has been. And what's really great is she allows me to do what I do because I'm really passionate about it and I love what I do. And so really for women, they ought to love what their man or the man who interests them in what they do and allow him to do what he does. And he in turn will support her and give her the space to do what she wants to do.